little things to update for this video. Did some tequila hunting on Saturday. This is Monday. I tried recording stuff Sunday morning. I was still so out of it. I got a bunch of stuff mixed up. And so we're going to redo the intro part. And then I've got a update at UnKcorked with Ian. He got some new stuff in. Thought I'd stop by. Ended up picking something up while I was there. And then I have 2 full videos from Mike's Liquor in Westport and Bubbles in Parkville. I did make one other stop or 2 other stops along the way that I didn't film. One of them was Mass Beverage. I stopped in to pick up something to replace something that went empty, and then I made a stop at Top Hat Liquor in KCK. Had seen a bourbon video about somebody stopping by there and looking at it, and so I was on my way out to Bubbles, kind of made a little detour, went out there. A friend of mine lives close by, so I wanted to go by and see. And it's a nice little store, kind of in a sketchy neighborhood, but you know what? Sketchy doesn't mean anything. I got a bottle there and a second bottle there for something for my brother-in-law that he wanted. So in the meantime, this is what we did and on top of that, I'm getting all confused. On top of that, we had mail call today. Got both the right way. Got a new T-shirt today. Got a hat pin, and got a little something else in the mail. And for those of you that like high proofs, you're gonna love this. And if you like yayo, you're gonna like this as well. I got some yayo high proof. We're gonna try this here in a little bit on the camera before we go to the video of me at UnKcorked. But I'll show you what we got. So at UnKcorked. Didn't show me getting it there then, but I did film the tequila and helped a guy pick out a couple of tequilas that he's going to buy. So I love talking to people. Those that know me. But Ian was there and he said, "Hey, if you're interested, I got one of these." So I got one of those. Add that to the collection. As you noticed, it's open. We were trying it Saturday night after I got done hunting. Then I went to Mike's and again buying a repeat bottle. This will happen to be the 3rd bottle of this that I've gotten. I like it that well. Of course, I do like single barrel picks, or especially this single barrel pick. So we got a Voland Reposado single barrel, Mike's Liquor. This was rested in Heaven Hill barrels, which is one of the reasons I like it as a single barrel. It got lots of influence from the barrel. And so that's another one that we got. And then at Top Hat, I picked up the Don Fulano Reposado. And if you can't tell now, I'm kind of a Reposado guy. I do like my Blancos, but I like my Reposados. And then we were at Bubbles. Still trying to get myself straight. At Bubbles, filmed a full store visit video, and was a little torn on a couple of things I wanted to buy. But the one thing that's been eyeballing me and so on and so forth was I wanted to get the Lost Floor High Proof Reposado. And I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this one at 98 proof. This thing is tasty. I love it, love it, love it. And then last but not least, I stopped at Mass Beverage on my way to my sister and brother-in-law's house, and I had to buy a backup because the one I had is now it's almost empty. And so I got another bottle of Cascaween Reposado. I like this stuff. Like I said in the video, when I got this first time, I could drink this all day, but I won't drink it all day. So, in that saying, let's go ahead and let's try some yayo real quick before we go into the video. And we'll probably do some samplings of some of these other ones along the way. But for right now, since it is Monday, and this has not been open, it's time to crack this puppy open. So anyway, I'm going to do what I say I never would like seeing people do, is open these bottles on, on the camera. But um, this one opens easy. I like this one. And oh yeah. Thank you, Doug, again. Godway Social Club. I never can do that right. Can't see it against that. Anyway, Godway Social Club. I got some big aromas coming out of this. Let's let this air out a little bit since it's fresh crack. We'll talk about it. So I got a really short one from, again, I said from UnKcorked, but I have a full length one for Bubbles and a full length one for Mike's. Guys at Bubbles were very gracious. They let me film everywhere. I have one of the things I say over and over again: you need to make relationships with liquor store owners and workers, because if you're nice to them, they're nice to you, and sometimes good things happen. Same way with at Mike's. We walked in, talked for a while. They got to know me, and the people that we knew jointly, and so they were more than, oh yeah, just go ahead. And so, but lots of good people to become friends with, and friends help you get things that you want or need, or just to help you do content for your YouTube video. All right. Oh, wow. Now, what I can't say is that I've never tried this before, because I have, just a little wee bit. So I was invited to a artisanal tequila tasting, and Leron and Yayo were there, and of course he and I are friends on Facebook, and of course we also both belong to the Agave Social Club. So he's like, I know you, and went over to the table and we talked for a while, and he's like, what do you want to try? I said everything. Everything. He's like, okay, well, and so we tried everything together. And when he got to this, I had not tasted this yet, but before that point, and just the cooked agave, there's fruit notes coming through. Yes, it's a little punchy because of the proof, but it smells wonderful. Let's give her a taste. Let my mouth get a little acclimated to that. Then we'll give it a good taste. Oh, yep. There's the 98 proof. 96 proof. Sorry. Being dyslexic today, too. So anyway, let's give this a good taste. Citrusy, cooked agave. It's got a little pepper on it. Nice and warm. It's I definitely can't drink this all day. I'd be really loopy. So this is good stuff. If you can find it, get it. It's well worth the money. That's good. So we'll go show the video, then we'll come back and we'll try one of these other ones, and I'll see you when we get back. Hey, it's always tequila time. See you in a little while. Hey everybody, over here at UnKcorked Wine and Spirits over here in Overland Park, doing a little revisit. I talked to Ian. He said he had a few other new things on the shelf, so I thought we'd come by and take a look. Let's go. So you got the whole lineup of Siempre Vales, Siempre Azul. He has another PM Spirits high proof. And then he's got all the Lost Lore here. A few more items on in here. Again, we're back to the Paladar. And TC Craft. He got some new Don Fulano in. You got some Magenta. If you're into Mezcal, this Lucy Pistolas, tried that at the Integrity event. Really good. Not too sweet, not too smoky. Really nice and sweet. Some Tequilino. A little Chinoco. All the Tapatio. Some good stuff. So hey, if you're down by College Boulevard in Schweitzer, come see Ian down here at UnKcorked and see what he's got. He always gets new stuff in all the time. I'm picking up a bottle of Fortaleza, still strength, and he got a couple bottles in, and so I'm going to take advantage of it. It's always tequila time. See you later. All right, so had a nice little trip there to UnKcorked, and like I said, the one thing I got while I was there, I had a choice, and I was a little hesitant on the choice because I wanted both, but he could only sell me one or the other. And by the time I waited, he sold out of the other thing that I wanted, which happened to be a Lalo high proof. He only had so many bottles. Like I said, hesitated. And so it didn't matter. He had this one, and he knows that Fortaleza is one of my favorites. And I'm always looking for anything with a pina top on it. So this is what I got. And if you're asking, yes, I got it at MSRP. So there. Again, become friends with your liquor store owners. They'll treat you right. They'll do the right thing. And by the way, he was in Kansas, so not in Missouri. That shouldn't matter too much, but sometimes it does. But, oh yeah, that's Fortaleza. No doubt about it. It has that Fortaleza smell. And that's why I like it so well. Let's give this puppy a sip. It is so different than anything else. The Lalo, the Yayo was good. Lalo was good. But Fortaleza just has a different flavor profile as a Blanco. And then you add it to 46%, 92 proof. It just opens up so much more of the flavors. I enjoy it that much. It doesn't matter which Fortaleza it is, I enjoy it. And I do drink them. Almost all of my bottles of Fortaleza are open except for one. The backup to this bottle, which probably is actually the one that I bought yesterday. This is the one I've had for a little while that I bought from my friend Jamie when I was looking for one. And the other one's my Añejo. And the Añejo, I kind of saved that back for a special occasion or party. But I will replace them all. As I open them, I will buy new ones to stick on the shelf to sit there and wait for the next time I need to open one. That's how much I like Fortaleza. Intend on going to Tequila in February, and one of the first places we're going, yeah, you guessed it, Fortaleza. Place number 2 is the place where we're staying, because we plan on staying, and so far everything's to that. We're going to stay at Casa Salas on the grounds of El Tequilino, and if you know me, you know I like El Tequilino as well, especially the Reposado Rare and the Sasanac Double Oaked. Man, that's some good stuff. And all the regular expressions are all good. The screw top ones, great for the price. They're cheap, inexpensive, great mixers. You can drink them neat. They're mixto. You can drink neat. It's great for making batangas and margaritas and palomas. They're considered additive free because the sugar that they use isn't saccharin. It's real sugar. And then they made it more by doing that, they made it more inexpensive for them to sell to the Mexican public. So there's great tequila. They just everybody does something a little bit different, and El Tequilino is one of those. They do things different. There's a lot of things they do the same. So anyway, salute. Let's get it going on to the next one. Mm-mm-mm. Cooked agave, baking spices, yum, rich flavor, smooth. Not supposed to use that word. Easy to drink, but you know what I mean. And it's just nice and warm. There's no big burn. It's just warm, and so it makes it so delicious and so easy to drink. So good. I had to stop. I gotta have three little sips. Little. Mm. Good stuff. Good stuff. And last but not least, for this evening, this was my first experience with Don Fulano. Um, I've been wanting to try it. I know where I understand where it's made. It's made at the same place the Fuentesec is made. Same family. Um, but I'll give you a little close up of this here. So I've been talking about for a while of getting one of these and giving it a try. And like I said, if you know me, I'm a Repo guy, but I do like my Blancos. So we're doing Repo because we just did 2 Blancos. And so I bought this. And the one thing, we'll put it in the glass. When I did the first crack on this, um, I opened it, I smelled it. My sister was there, and I said, "Ooh." She goes, "Ooh." I said, "Yeah." I said, "That malolactic funk is there." And my understanding is that's not uncommon with Don Fulano due to how they do their fermentation. So let's give this thing a nose, and we'll close out our video for today. Just so. Yes, that little funk is there, but it's not overwhelming. It's just there. You can tell that it's there. My sinuses are a little plugged up, so we're not getting a great smell here. But just nice and mellow. It's not overpowering. I'm smelling the cooked agave. The malactic funk, just a little bit of it. And if you ask, what's malactic funk? Well, you know the smell you get from like blue cheese and maybe a strong cheddar or even Parmesan cheese. That smell that comes with the cheese that somehow comes in this, and it has something to do with. I believe it's having something to do with having the fibers in the fermentation tank and the chemical reaction that it causes. Let's give this puppy a taste. I already know it's good because you can tell I've been tasting it. Let's try it again on camera. Mm. Buttery mouthfeel. Coat your mouth. What is that? No, what is that? It's like a fruit. Um, not citrusy. It's like an orange or a lime. It's more like maybe a mango. That's good. It's just different. Um, There's almost like a coffee or chocolate note, like a dark chocolate note on the back of the palate. No burn. None. It's 80 proof. There's no burn. Easy to drink. I like that stuff. We'll keep that on the shelf. I know several people have in the comments have said, "Why don't you show where it was made and who it was made by?" Well, you're all adults, just like me. You need to do the same thing that I did when I was researching this stuff. Get the Tequila Matchmaker app. Find out what you like, what you've seen, and you can find all that stuff on the app. It's free. It's easy to use. You put it on your phone. You can take it with you to the liquor store. You can take it with you to Total Wine. Look at the stuff that we've talked about on this channel and things that people have talked about on other channels. And then you can look, if they have them there in the store, look them up on the app. It'll tell you where it's made, how it's made, how how it's cooked, how all that stuff. It'll tell you all of that on the app. And it's like Siempre. They've changed noms a couple of times. Now they're finally at 1414 at Vivanco, and the stuff coming out of there is crazy, crazy good. Looking forward to getting some of the new stuff from 1414 from Siempre. They're really working hard to get some really unique stuff. I know they have a new bottle called Muertos, and they wait for the yeast to die before they go into fermentation. It's the opposite of the Vivo, which the active yeast cultures were still active and still doing the thing when they put it into the pot still. So there's just some unique stuff coming out of 1414 from Siempre, from Viva Mexico to Yayo, and on and on and on and on. They're up in the game. They're up in the game. They got a new Tohona, so there's going to be stuff coming up from there. Lost Lore also comes out from there. We will do the tasting on the Lost Lore and the Valons at the ends of the videos for Mike's and Bubbles. Otherwise, I'd be a couple sheets to the wind. So, again, it's always tequila time, guys. Salute. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Keep drinking. Additive free. Yum, yum. Get you some. See ya.